The tale of William the Bad, King of Sicily. In the year 1154, when the sun burned upon the golden shores of Sicily and the churches rang their bells for a new king, William, son of Roger II, took the crown. The kingdom he inherited was vast and rich, a jewel set in the Middle Sea, where Norman knights, Greek priests, Arab merchants, and Latin lords all dwelled together under the same rule. But William was no Roger. Where his father had been a master of both sword and counsel, William was a man mistrusted, mocked, and soon hated. The chronicles tell that William loved his pleasures. He withdrew to his palaces in Palermo, where marble halls and scented gardens shielded him from the harshness of rule. To his enemies, he was indolent, weak, and easily swayed by greedy courtiers. To his subjects, he was soon named William the Bad. And yet, what is a king who does not punish treachery? The barons of Sicily were wolves, and with William upon the throne, they bared their teeth. They rose in rebellion, claiming the king was unfit to rule. They plotted with Byzantines and Germans, sought to tear Sicily into pieces, and even dared to capture Palermo itself. William, though mocked as lazy and indulgent, struck back with fire. In 1161, a rebellion swept the capital. The rebels stormed the palace, imprisoned the queen, and placed William himself in chains. The kingdom trembled, believing the king finished. But Sicily was not so easily broken. Loyalists rallied, the rebels were driven back, and William was freed. When he regained his throne, his vengeance was terrible. Nobles who had raised their banners against him were blinded, mutilated, or slaughtered. Entire families were cast down, their estates seized, their names erased. Palermo, which had dared to defy him, felt the iron hand of the king. Thus William earned his title. To his enemies and to history's ink, he was the bad. Yet some said his cruelty was not madness, but necessity. That only such harshness could hold together the restless lords, the rival faiths, and the many tongues of Sicily. In his later years, William turned more to peace. He signed treaties with the Byzantines, held off the German emperor, and even gained a reputation for keeping stability in the Mediterranean. But the stain of his vengeance remained. The nobles never forgave, and the people whispered still of the bad king. In 1166, William died, not upon the battlefield, but in his palace at Palermo. His reign ended as it began, shrouded in suspicion, cruelty, and contradiction. And so his name passed into legend, William the Bad. A king remembered not for the wealth of his kingdom nor the victories of his fleets, but for blood spilled in vengeance and the shadow of tyranny.